nampenda kijana moja, usilali, nampenda kijana moja, usilali.
See, I knew she'd be a wifey. Not because I'll come hot at the Wi-Fi as I'm confused in a hotspot, but from the light I spotted from her eyes, which were glowing better than spotlights. I knew that our souls will never be parted. See, ana soft sura kaupara ya kaparo, akipita anafanya badaro ni vichochoro lisionekana za kwa wangu karo. Mimi ningekuwa karo, ningemlipa fast week some angekuwa kibogoyo, ningekuwa yeye around at least. Anilambelamba, see, hawezi mkate na pick up lines. This chick, she's too fly. So maybe my pants lens, my airline, my dreamland. Jukake Q, she's my pride of Africa, African queen. Na mikono crafty kuliko mikono Taylor, na nim sweet kuliko maneno Taylor Swift. So next time ukimwona msho, nampenda msichana moja, na silale.
Nampenda kijana moja, usilali. Nampenda kijana moja, usilali.
See, I've been preparing for that day, and that day to make her mine. But when we meet, she smiles and I forget my best lines and I end up saying, "Hi, you look familiar." But God knows and I know that I want to start a familiar with this familiar pretty face, so I'll probably propose to her in a police station. Ndo nimuoneshe venye forever nitakuwa namlinda, or maybe in a bus station. Ndo nimuoneshe kilemewa nitakuwa nambeba, or maybe in church. Just say no when God is watching, right? Or maybe none of that. Because I want her to get surprised when I go down on my knees and ask her to be my wife for the rest of her life. I swear, that day, if she says yes, I do. I swear I won't care if her mama is there. I will kiss her so bad that it will feel so good. Like a prince that is tired of kissing frogs and has finally landed his lips on our queen. My queen, I will make you my queen. See, if you are the rain, I will take off my clothes, rip off my hat so that I can let you rain inside my heart. I will drown myself inside your soul until we become one soul, man. One soul. So next time ukimwona, mshow, tell him mshow his story.
Nampenda kijana moja, usilali. Nampenda kijana moja, usilali.
Yo guys, let me just start by saying boy child itabidi by them melana. Aziracha tu niseme hivyo. Boy child. Simeshina kusema boy child. Tell her to 54 ndio huyo hapa. What do I say? Boys. That was such a beautiful intro.
Thank you. Yo.
Karibu ningebox
I'm a word player. Maze yani wewe ni mrembo hadi siwezi kukatia. Labda nikupatie tu yote yani. Yeah.
Well, a good on the interview because tunaenda.
Mambo. Are you single?
I am.
You're single? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm single no more. Thank you, the universe, for giving me her. Asante. Thank you.
You have your guitarist there.
Yes.
The lovely lady with amazing voice.
Isn't she beautiful, man?
She is, and she has beautiful voice.
Yes.
Well.
Yes, she does.
Tell me your name, what you do.
My name is She. An artist, songwriter. Yeah.
All right. The guitarist, the one who's just making it.
My name is Sam, and I'm a guitarist for Band Sick. We play in a band with Tella.
All right.
Yeah.
This is the band that has the other guys.
Yeah.
Wako wapi? Wameenda kukula chapo?
Actually,
Na
we have a wedding today,
Okay.
so they're there, but we'll follow them right after the interview. So Wasagana, we're coming to you right now. Sawa, yeah, see you in a bit.
All right.
Yeah.
So tell us, that means you have quite a number of things you do, weddings and all that.
Yeah.
Hebu tuambie hizi vitu zote zenye unafanya other than kudanganya madem.
Mimi siwadanganyi bebe, naambia ukweli. Kama vipi? I'm here standing for Boy Child. So Boy Child, kama una lines, ingia DM ndakusaidia au vipi? Yeah, niko na lines za kuandika nguo zote kunibia. So anyway, we do events. We have our own event that we hold in it inside the Skull. Apart from that, we do weddings. We've done a couple of birthday parties. Yeah. We just live happy, man.
Yeah.
Record, perform. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So niambie about hii piece yenye umetufanyia tu sahi, inaitwaje? What was the inspiration?
The piece inaitwa Mshona Mpenda. Yeah. And it's actually a piece I'm writing for someone I will find in future.
You will find, you haven't found them yet, don't worry.
Well, I'm not saying I haven't, but it's for the
Oh.
future. I'm not saying I have.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you guys see what he did? Boy Child.
Lakini tushakubaliana, tushapatana.
Acha tutaongea. Usijali
And
tutaongea.
your life is never going to be the same again.
Hii interview inanikalia. Hey.
Nachanganyika.
Nachanganyika.
Msichana na mapenzi moto. Anyway.
But when did you start doing spoken word? When did you become an artist?
I started way back when I was a young boy, but now professionally I started doing it in 2015. Yes.
All right. Alafu unajua, I mean, spoken word, even for me, until I started doing this show,
Yeah.
I was like, what spoken word is boring and all that. A lot of people feel that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. What like would you say you love the most about spoken word?
About spoken word is I get to really interact with people in a massive way. Like I the pieces that I do really get to reach out to people. Like there's no much satisfaction than getting your message out there in an interactive way. Sometimes
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be a fun message. Like you can really talk about things that people are going through, you know, things that people are going through. Now they can relate with it, and in that way you can be able to change someone's life, and that is the biggest achievement ever.
Ever.
You know? Yeah. So it's not always about having fun. Of course we have fun
Yeah.
in the writing, but spoken word is about the message, the message that you get out there. Yeah.
What inspires your pieces other than maybe what you just said? What else inspires?
Life, man. Life just happens. Yeah, life just inspires me. Like I can just look at you, like I can just look at him, not in the way that you're thinking.
I'm not thinking right now.
Thank you.
I'm not thinking.
Yeah. So just anything, like just walking qua a street, a street child, in a hospital, a wedding. Right now you're going to a wedding. So many places to draw inspiration from. Yeah.
Right. Umeongea about street children, and I know there's an initiative you have.
Yeah.
Tuambie about it.
In it Touch Alive. So every once in a while we get to, with my team of course, we get to just go to the street and interact with these children, because hao ni watu hii hadi maboys wetu unajua, as in like ni kama brother, ni kama sister, ni venye sisi tuko privileged in a way that they're not, but that does not make them less human than we are. Unajua, like at the end of the day they still need that compassion, that love, that as much as they won't get a roof over their heads, if they get someone who can talk to them and help them financially ama hata saa zingine hata si do, unajua saa zingine you just need someone to talk to, unajua you might be the smile, the first smile that child is having for that day, you get,
and in a very long time,
and in a very long time, so you try as much as you can to make their life as easy and as happy as you can, you know. Then we go to children's home, a couple of children's home, but mostly we go to Ukawa West, Grace Community Child children's home, where we give donations, story in food, but most importantly, let us history in it's not about what we give, it's about what we live, not for their stomach pekee, but also for their mind, you know.
Nini likufanya ukafikiria kwanza hii initiative?
I just feel like I just feel like they need someone to talk to, you know. There's nothing as real as boring as going through a hard time alone.
True.
You know, for me, I can reach out to him. Mwambie niaje bro mazee, mazee niko base noma, anaweza niokolea. But mtoi mazee nani ana reach out kwake? Kwanza ana reach out kwa mtoi mwenzake mwenye pia yeye ana go through the same thing. Get? But now when you get to bring a different life to them, a different light, you breathe a different kind of life to them.
They feel good. It feels better.
Yes,
oh, it's so I didn't know you have such a good heart.
Thank you, man.
Oh.
I think everybody does. We just have different ways of showing
it, right? Yeah. But I want to speak to your colleagues. She. How is it working with Tella? Mnaweza mchomea picha ukitaka. Unamthreaten. Girl child. Nitaanza hata mimi.
Go for it.
It's interesting by the way, because I get to learn a lot and to work on things that I have never worked on, and some topics that we go through in Kenya.
Like, did you always want to sing, do spoken word, how did you start?
How did we start? We just started when we were trying to write something about the girl child. So like he requested that we work together, and it was interesting to me, so like I agreed.
Okay.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Awesome. So let's do another piece. Blow me away.
Okay. Should we do a children's home piece? Or
yes, please. Let's finish with the girl child. So
the street.
Let's do the streets and then we finish with the girl child. Yeah.
Nipe tumaini, nipe tumaini, nipe tumaini, nipe tumaini. Give me your hand, show me some love. Anytime you can, anytime you can. Give me some love, show me your hand. Anytime you can, anytime you can. Nipe tumaini, nipe tumaini, nipe tumaini, nipe tumaini.
Anko nisaidie. Anko nisaidie. Ni statement utakosa kuisikia tau ukipita, but ni wangapi wenye actually usaidia after kuisikia? Ama pia wao upita, so sikia. that I have hopes and dreams kaza Lupita, even though ile food bill naitaka unaitupa kwa taka but inabidi nimeendea jumenyo zangu bado zinai taka so nikikangu kuomba mbao bro sijifanye artist ukanichorea. I wish ningekuwa huyo artist ndo niweze kukuchorea about history yangu venye ziambatani na ya bahati bukuku jumeni kivaa manguo zangu kuku wewe uanza kunishuku but wala ya kubaya bambambao ukol mabeshte wako wakamujibambe na matao tafadhali nisaidie mbao hata menyo zangu leo ziweze kujibamba. See, I tell you, treat your friends right and keep them close long enough till they can start liking you, because loving them does not make you a loser. It only changes their mind to think like you, as give everything to people who can do nothing to you and expect nothing in return, because maybe that smile you get from a child you helped cross a road is what carries you in your silent sorrows, because maybe that sweat you donated in a children's home is what warms your heart at night when they cover themselves and say a silent prayer, because maybe just maybe giving direction to a stranger only helps you find yours. So give me a hand anytime you can, man. Just give me your hand.
Give me your hand, give me your hand, give me your hand. Nipe tumaini, nipe tumaini, nipe tumaini, nipe tumaini. Give me your hand, show me some love, anytime you can, give me some love, show me your hand, anytime you can, give me your hand, show me some love, anytime you can, give me your hand, show me some love, anytime you can, yeah.
Wow, such an amazing piece, deep from the heart. For me also, street children, you know, something that's also very dear to me. So like, tunaweza join forces and do something, of course.
We'll go and blow their minds.
Yeah, true. Anyway, so any projects we should look out for from you?
A couple of very winning projects.
Najua 2018 una plan kutu unleash some sick stuff.
It's just going to be, I don't know. I really don't know. I just know it's something that it's from deep within, and the things that I'm going to release are things that we really treasure. Yeah, we've taken our time to write. We're working with a couple of producers. We're working with Jonte from The Love Child. We're working with Lemon Trose from Matchsticks. We're also working with A-Roche, and among a couple of amazing talents and amazing artists. Yeah, amazing producers. Yo, man,
amazing stuff. We look forward, by the way.
Yeah.
Alafu, excuse me. Niko na bado kahoma kadogo. But so I mean 2017 we're about to close the year and all that. I want you guys to tell me your let's look at the low moments of 2017 for you, either as a country or personally. Yeah. Ladies first. Boy child, yeah.
Low moments. For example, the time when we had a lot of tribalism. Yeah, and a lot of fighting. Yeah, like that was so low for me. Yeah.
Okay.
I was also affected by the same, because most things were not going like they usually go, because like artists, you're not able to perform at a place because you're not sure whether if you go there, if it's safe. It was quite a hurdle, but we thank God we passed that.
True.
So we were doing an initiative that is called Kenya Kwanza. it was just an online initiative that putting Kenya above our feelings, above like, yo man, Dedan Kimathi died for this country, man. Like there was so much bloodshed for this country,
Right.
because we were, of course, we were colonized. So the Kenya Kwanza initiative was raising above the mind, the colonialism of the mind, the dictatorship of the mind. We can be liberal in our states, but we are still colonized.
Slaves in our mind.
We are slaves in our mind. So the Kenya Kwanza was an initiative we were doing to at least help someone not kill the other because of political difference, and us seeing, we hope that we changed someone's life, but us seeing that we still went to that point that we were trying to come out of, was really a low for us. It was really, because nobody should die because of politics.
True.
Nobody should die. Absolutely nobody. Not because of your tribe. You did not choose who your parents should be, man. You just found yourself there. And I also found myself here. So why kill me because I found myself here, man?
True.
Let's just live as humans, because without titles, without doctors, without pastors, without any kind of title, we are all humans. Without your name and my name, we're just people. So let's just live with like people without our tribes, man. It's a bad thing. So that was the lowest point. Then we also had a couple of cancelled gigs
because of the election.
Because zile za ati tutakam event mazee alafu kuna insecurity issues nini.
It's been crazy. I think that was the lowest moment for most of the Kenyans, but I think we will rise above that.
I'm glad we are.
So if we want to find you, how can we find you? Unaweza cha number, official, usijali M-Pesa. Don't worry, I got you.
Sawa, nishapata sponsor by the Simisikia. She got me. All right. It's Teller 254. Teller 254 everywhere. Instagram Teller 254, Facebook Teller 254, Twitter Teller 254.
All right.
And Band Sick. Band Sick.
Okay.
Sick ya wagonjwa, sio ya kutafuta. SICK. We are sick like that. You should
you
come
guys
to
are sick like that.
You should come to events. You'll know why we are sick.
Okay. Do you have any gig very soon that acha na hiyo wedding? Other than wedding, maybe ungetaka wase wakam?
Actually, we have a rumba night. Tunarukia mwaka kwanza Mbale. Wase wa Mbale tunakam. In Nairobi, the ones that we have right now, they're just corporate events and private events.
So,
yes.
All right. We wish you all the very best. You guys are so talented.
Thank you.
And we are all about supporting the young people. Ndio?
Yeah.
Sasa tumalizie na hiyo piece ya Girl Child.
Awesome. So, this piece ni it's dubbed the modern day Sarah. What Sarah was going through, and she's going through it right now.
Okay.
The modern day Sarah.
She's a woman buried inside the pain. It's a beautiful woman, but she got no gain. So I wonder why she can't conceal her pain. She tries to give birth, but all is in vain. 'Cause it hurts, it hurts, but she doesn't have a choice. All she does is toss and turn, bearing a voice inside, bearing a voice inside.
Inside this car, I see a stripper trying to get home to stop children from watching porn. I see a pastor looking for greener pastures in the shrines of witches. I see hitmen afraid of being hit by the same thing they bring to others. And the more I look deep inside this skull, I see the untold tales of the behind the scenes of a smile of a barren woman concealing inner fights against a life moving so fast towards menopause. Her hopes of ever conceiving are nursing injuries in the ICU. Her reality is screaming in her ears that I will see you when you get there. Problem is she doesn't want to get there and find her dreams in a casket, silent and broken. I see a construction site of hatred na roho inayotamani kukata tamaa, lakini mchanga umekuwa na mkono birika, hutaki kumkaribisha no matter how hard na try kubisha. Si happiness inamchezea hide and seek na him song za matanga kwa wedding yake, anajaribu kucheka kujisaulisha, lakini ni machozi ilishamtangulia na kumake face erosion on her cheeks. This chick alikuwa mwepesi wa kupenda na kumini binadamu bila kusita, lakini sasa trust issues memtanmumini in the new religion inayocheka anapovuja damu na visima vya imani of her finding true love na amani vikienda dry spell. She had given everything to people she thought to die for her, but now she's dying and they're just leaving her to die. Alifunzwa ki stand for nothing, then ruffle for anything, so she decided to give her everything, but now she feels like she's falling for nothing, so nothing can bring her back. See, nothing can bring her back.
Cause it hurts, yeah it hurts, but she doesn't have a choice. All she does is toss and turn, bearing a voice inside, bearing a voice inside, bearing a voice inside.
So all she does is just bury her voice inside, and when you look deep inside her skull, you'll almost see her spirit conversing with her soul, saying, wait, am I dead or am I just dead weight traversing this city of cold and impatient hearts? Don't dare tell her you know what she's going through, cause you don't know what it feels like to detect a bloodthirsty knife from her. Smile away the thought of suffocation of self in the middle of a hyped crowd. She's addicted to pain, sharp objects. The doctors advise her to stay away from the kitchen, but her ignorant boyfriend still asks for more food. See, this is what it feels like to be stabbed so many times that it scares you to have peace where pain is your new pleasure. Demons are her friends, she feels shy to slay them, and the angels that are supposed to be protecting her have turned her to pray. Niamini huyu dada anaijua adhabu ya kaburi, and in her head anapanga kamati andalizi ya mighty mtarajiwa anayeoza kwa ndani, because the silence of the grave is screaming in her ears as she stares at the image of the life she has died to live for. She's come to learn that life is not fair, and even if it was, trust me, this woman wouldn't be moving, for her arms are not strong enough to break away from the chains inside her skull. So every day is a blessing, because it means she's finally getting closer to the grave. I see a young girl longing for something to shorten a painful, persistent existence. Who knows, maybe in her afterlife we will let her live. So every day she wakes up in the morning, says a silent prayer, touches a cup of hope in her heart, smiles, and hopes she'll get a smile back from you when she smiles. This woman.
She's a woman, buried inside her pains, a beautiful woman, but she got no gain, so I wonder why she can't conceal her pain. She tries to give birth, but all is in vain. Cause it hurts, yeah it hurts, but she doesn't have a choice. All she does is toss and turn, bearing a voice inside, bearing a voice inside, bearing a voice inside.
Stella 254 only on A Circuit. Shiko Tracy Njeri watching us from Paipo. Welcome. Merry Christmas to you too. Guys, you can get to our Facebook page. Hit us up. Tell us where you're watching us from and what your plans for Christmas are. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at E Circuit. My handle at Christine Kiai. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back.